history of the Reg is long. This incarnation of the theater was originally the Palace Theater, and it was built, I believe in 1923 is when they finished it, and it was built primarily as a vaudeville house. And then during the 50s, 60s, they started showing a lot of movies here, as vaudeville obviously died out. It was primarily a movie house through about, I think, the mid-70s, and then it slowly, of course, over time, it was falling apart and deteriorating. The original executive director of the Reg, which at that point was the Arts Council for Chautauqua County, was Philip Morris. He created a concert in the early 80s with Harry Chapin to see if there was an interest in revitalizing and renovating the theater, because it literally was getting ready to fall down, and there were talks of making it a parking lot, literally. So he created this concert, very famously recalled by many of the citizens today, where it was raining into the balcony, people were in the balcony with umbrellas, Harry was here, it was raining on Harry. He did 2 shows, but they were sold out, and what it meant was that the community really embraced this space and wanted to save it. So they embarked on a capital campaign, and in 1991, the Reg was reopened. It was named the Reg Lenna Civic Center for the $1 million gift that Betty and Reg Lenna gave to start off the capital campaign. So that's kind of where we got. What's amazing is that it is 25 years later.
It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the lights. Oh, where you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain.
I think the arts in any community, it's it's so critical to having a civilized society, really. And so I think here, I have to tell you, I think that the biggest difference, and certainly something that I always have to keep in mind, is the weather. In a way, when you program in LA, the weather it's constantly your competition, because it's sunny and 75 in Los Angeles all the time. But eventually people get used to that and bored, and they don't feel compelled to have to be out in it. But here, it makes it really difficult. It's not only difficult for people who want to attend, in January when there's a blizzard, but it's also difficult to get artists in. Overall, I have found my first year here, it's one of the most satisfying communities that I've ever, had an opportunity to work in, because you can see the difference that bringing a flamenco troupe in makes. And certainly the student matinees are always, when I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing, I come down and I work a student matinee, and just seeing all those bright faces, I think this is just the most gorgeous place in the world, and seeing them respond to somebody like Tom Chapin, singing songs, I mean, it's like, well, that's why I do what I do.